It's like, I haven't done anything like this since the van build. I'm actually enjoying it. See, we could build something like this on the beach and live here.
If you're new here, we're Cheska and Ben. For the past 2 months, we've been driving across Europe to make our way to Turkey, on a mission to reach the south coast by the end of October. There's been a special reason why we've made that epic drive, and you're about to find out why.
And together, you make an unstoppable team.
Subscribe to join us for the ride with new videos every Sunday. Guys, we're exactly where we left you at the end of last week's video, parked upon the beach just outside of Manavgat on the south coast of Turkey. Today is a very special day because today we're going to be meeting up with our friends Chris and Marianne, who we're going to be spending the next couple of weeks with. If you don't know who they are, you will do very soon. They're in there somewhere. Just waiting for them now. We would recognise that colourful van anywhere. Let me introduce you to Chris and Marianne. They're driving their camper van Trudy around the world, through Mongolia, Russia and America, but have been stuck in Turkey for the past year thanks to the pandemic. But they're pretty much Turkish celebrities now. Recently, they fundraised and set up a turtle sanctuary here in Manavgat with the local Wonder Woman Seher.
We can see in her eyes and we can feel she's exhausted.
No, I'm more emotional time.
We should have had tissues.
Chris and Marianne are some of the kindest, most generous and fun-loving people we've met, and we're here to celebrate the opening launch of the sanctuary Decafok before convoying with them through eastern Turkey.
Just look at that tail.
Oh.
Just went like that and she thought, oh, that's it. Went, nah. And I was like, oh.
Okay, so we're going to be in Manavgat for the next few days, chilling with Chris and Marianne and getting ready for the opening of the turtle sanctuary, which is going to be amazing. And it is beautiful here. It's pretty busy. It's one of the busiest places we've been to.
It's a big shame it's not either turtle nesting season or hatching season, because we would have loved to have stayed longer here and volunteered and helped out, because you know, it's a fantastic thing that Chris and Marianne have done here. Go say hello. Come on. Go say hello.
Drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I normally can't throw it far enough for how quick she runs. Ben's much better at throwing stuff for her than me. So everyone is down at the turtle sanctuary this morning. It's all hands on deck, getting everything ready for the opening on Saturday.
We're gonna get all wet.
How's the ankle holding up?
The beach here in Manavgat is special. It's the nesting grounds for a huge population of green and loggerhead turtles, but it faces huge threats from encroaching mega hotels that threaten to overwhelm it entirely. Early this year, Chris and Marianne were parked up here in Manavgat. They saw a lone woman walking up and down the beach marking turtle nests with sticks. They offered her a cold drink and listened to her as she told her story. Her name is Seher. She took them to the tent on the beach where she lives, guarding the turtle nests from cars and ATVs that drive along the sand.
I've just found out from Seher that this tent has only been here 10 days.
Oh really?
Up until then, she was sleeping in the tent on
Is that
the
where
beach.
you've been living?
Yeah, on the beach.
She explained that one day she was walking along the beach with her son when they saw a dead mother turtle run over by a car while trying to lay her eggs. Seher made a promise that this would never happen again. She gave up her job at a law firm, left her old life behind, and dedicated herself to protecting the turtles. Being a lone woman, living in a tent on a beach brings its own set of risks, but Seher is no normal woman. She gave up everything to protect the turtles, walking miles marking out turtle nests, and fought to make driving on this 65-kilometre stretch of beach illegal, and won. She has dreams to do so much more, to build an observation and education centre, but there's only so much one person can do alone.
We can see in her eyes and we can feel she's exhausted.
Not more emotional time.
We should have had tissues.
Chris and Marianne shared Seher's story and committed themselves to ensuring her work continues. They raised over £20,000 to build the Observation and Education Centre, and in a few days it officially opens.
This is why we said to you, we can feel how desperate this woman is. I want her to understand that we are going to make a commitment, but to her to make this happen.
You only have to be in Seher's presence for a few moments to see what a strong, powerful force of nature she is. She's the guardian angel for the nesting turtle population here, and Chris and Marianne are the wind beneath her wings. This is only the start of their journey.
Oh, it's a lovely little spot with the river. I can see a picture of a turtle, so this must be the gazebo. Seher? Ah, there she is. We came.
Oh, welcome!
Thank you very much. I'm excited.
Hello, Marianne. Hello.
Seher.
This behind me is the turtle sanctuary that was built with the money that Chris and Marianne raised for Seher. Absolutely incredible to physically see the difference that they've made.
No polish, yeah. Yeah.
Girl power.
It's like, I haven't done anything like this since the van build. I'm actually enjoying it. See, we could build something like this on the beach and live here.
The plan is to take everything, so the plan at the minute is to take everything out of the building. They're going to power wash it, so everything that's in here that could get damaged by water needs to come out.
But I'm still amazed at what she's done in 4 months. She's a literal
It's
warrior.
fantastic, isn't it?
We call her the Splinter, the turtle ninja.
Oh yeah.
But now you've met her, you can actually appreciate she doesn't stop.
No, exactly. Yeah, she is all go.
She is one of the most dedicated guardians of a beach I've ever met. She literally protects them with her life. She's an awesome, inspirational woman. Literally when we arrived, when we first met her, there was not one direction of this beach that I couldn't look at and see blue plastic bags, bottles glinting in the sunlight. There was rubbish everywhere. She has taken these kids, taken them down with their bags, picked up rubbish, encouraged them, made them feel really good about contributing to doing something, making a change. She's inspiring all these young people. And you look now and yes, you can see rubbish that's washed up and you can see rubbish that some people have left, but there's nothing.
It doesn't look like a dirty beach.
It's not a dirty beach anymore. It's literally a few careless people that have left it, and she'll be back at 4 o'clock in the morning picking it up and just powering on, because she will not give up. And these are the people that we lift up and support. We were actually interviewed by a Turkish newspaper, and they said, can I ask why a UK couple who live in a van have actually helped this Turkish woman? And I said, very rarely you meet angels in the world. And when you see an angel with a broken wing falling towards, crashing towards the earth, it is your duty and responsibility to lift them up and do something about it. And I feel privileged that we met this angel.
It's amazing. And it's amazing what you and Chris have done, honestly.
I would like to think that nobody would hear this story and not do something about it. I would like to think.
It still takes perseverance, passion, dedication.
It's a lot more
from
work
both
than we
of you.
thought. It's a lot more work than we thought, but we can't step away. You've met her.
Yeah.
There is something about her that is just, she's crazy and fierce and fiery, and you look into her eyes and you can see the sadness.
Yeah. Oh God. You know what, Seher is an incredible woman doing amazing things, and you and Chris are incredible people doing amazing things, and together you make an unstoppable team. Just going in front of us in the river now are the Russian party boats. Wait until you see these. I think Ben is harbouring a secret wish to go on one of those Russian party boats.
A little bit mean that it's taking me back to my youth and partying in Malia.
You could have
I could not have you very right. There's no way I could do an all-day bloke drinking session now.
No.
The Wanderers have returned.
Welcome back.
Hello. Look how excited River gets to see Chris and Marianne. She's just waiting patiently. So you might not have seen too much of Chris and Marianne so far in this video, and that is because they have been running around sorting out this turtle centre opening. They have been into town, out of town, fetching varnish and all sorts, and they're just honestly doing so much work. So they're back here tonight. We're going to go and have some drinks together. This part of the beach is probably the liveliest place we've been in a long time. There's loads of people just sitting on benches, having dinner, having drinks. There's cars going past, blaring music. It's actually quite a nice atmosphere. So we're going to have some drinks tonight and then we can all chill and get ready for the weekend.
I was like that. I got 2 glasses and I was like, googly eyes, googly eyes.
How are you going to get parasites from that?
Because they've got like bubbly googly eyes. Parasites.
Shit,
Or is that just me?
Everyone's feeling a little bit ropey this morning.
Thank you. I do feel a little bit sluggish this morning, I must admit.
It feels like we're on holiday.
It feels like we're on holiday and it's been really nice. We've had such a great time with Chris and Marianne, and River is obsessed with them. Look at her.
She's waiting for them to come out now.
I know.
I'm gonna hold you to that. And then Ben might come in.
You might need it in blood.
The best cure for too much wine is definitely a swim. And I've got a swimming buddy now. This water is so warm, and I don't know if you can see how glassy the sea is this morning. It's so flat. Look at those batties.
I just thought batwing. They've actually got like a little thing at the bottom to make it look like butterfly.
I'm swimming with River.
Yeah.
You're coming in tomorrow. We
Definitely.
were all in, including River and Ben.
No shit.
Yes, none of this.
So it's your turn tomorrow. I know.
None of this pretending that you've got like sprained ankles or anything.
No, I'll come in.
But the Turtle Centre today, the paintings will be going on.
I'm really excited for the opening, feeling slightly nervous, but Seher is one woman doing a whole load of stuff. I've just had to tell her off because she's like, we can finish at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, no, we can't. We finish this and that's it. We're work in progress.
So today is the day, it's the opening of the Turtle Centre. Chris and Marianne are already down there. We're just getting ready.
So when we were in the UK, Chris and Marianne asked us if they could get a lifesaver jerry can delivered to us so we could bring down. Here it is. So that's going to the Turtle Centre today. This is Decca, and this is Seher's dog who got hit by a car, which is why River's being a bit boisterous. That's why he's got his shoulder and everything in a cast and everything. But
It doesn't seem to be bothering him, does
does
it?
not seem to be bothered at all.
How's it going?
It's going.
Have you stopped crying yet?
Don't be nice to me.
absolutely amazing turnout so far. This place is rammed. The music's playing and everyone's so excited when it's properly open. I'm down here, I'm on river duty. She's chasing everyone, chasing the dogs, having a whale of a time.
This is Seher. This is Seher.
I just want to introduce Seher. She is the guardian of this centre. She is the warrior princess of this beach. She is responsible for protecting the babies.
Yeah.
I would also like to introduce Taha.
Taha, hello.
Because Taha, who's holding the camera, is Seher's inspiration. She saw the story, you've seen the video, she saw that dead mother turtle. She turned, her son supports her. He lifts her on bad days. He helps her with housework, he makes food, he cleans house. He is like her brother as well as her son. So thank you, Taha, for your support.
This year, 2021, in collaboration with ECHAD, 2,100 nestings were recorded on the 65-kilometre stretch of beach. So in Turkey there are currently 22 recognised turtle nesting beaches, and this, incredibly, is not one of them. In total there's about 10,000 nestings in the entire Mediterranean, and that does not include this beach. So this beach that we are standing on is very, very, very important, and currently it is unrecognised. So the work of Seher, the work of Decafok is vitally, vitally important to protect this area. And we want to do what we can to help her on her way.
Yeah, we just want to. £27,000 from one YouTube video is what YouTube is about. So many people see YouTube and social media as a negative thing, as something that can be bad. But if we have the ability to communicate to the whole world with one post. And I remember when we met Seher, and I said, oh, we'll help you, I'll make a video. Maybe it takes a year, but we'll try and get enough money for the centre. We had enough money in a week. And the rest is history. We've so far, with everybody's help, we've raised £27,000, which in Turkish money is a lot of money. It's enabled the centre to be built. We've got the ATV, we've got the trailer. We've had t-shirts made and signs for the beach. But although it sounds like a lot of money, the reality is to keep something like this going, you know, Seher has to eat, you know, and she's dedicated her life for the last 2 years without a wage. And I don't know anybody that would do that. You're making me cry now. Give me a minute. So the GoFundMe page is going to stay open. Tread the Globe, we've committed to supporting her forevermore, and we're going to come back every year to support the centre. We're selling bracelets, the GoFundMe's open. We've actually got a list of names of everybody that's donated on the side of this building, which after Seher says a few words, if she's able to, that we're gonna reveal all the names, so you can see. I think there's 1,100 people that have given a donation to make this happen.
Strong woman, she's a superwoman.
She is a superhero. She's
said that it was my dream, it was my story, but when I come to the end, because I was almost finished, a woman comes and says, hi, I'm Marianne. And this was the day all the things were changed.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yay!
So it has been an amazing morning. We feel so honoured to be here this week. I don't think anybody expected when Chris and Marianne met Seher on the beach that morning that this is what was going to happen just a few months later. What everyone has achieved is phenomenal, and this is just the beginning.
Annem sen ne yapıyorlar annem canım? Seni ne yapıyorlar? Benim kara kızım dikkat. Nerede o dikkat? Dikkat nerede bakayım?
So we've had an absolutely amazing time at the opening of the Turtle Centre. At a time when there is so much negativity in the world, it's been incredible to be around amazing people doing amazing things and making a difference in the world, and this is just the beginning of it all.
So if you'd like to be part of the project and want to donate, the GoFundMe page is open, as there are lots of future projects in the pipeline still. And we'll leave all the links in the description below.
Yeah, but on that note, we're going to leave the video there for this week. I really hope you enjoyed coming along with us for the opening of the Turtle Centre, and we shall catch you guys next week as we start a little road trip with Chris and Marianne, which we are so excited about.
Heading east.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
He's filming me.
Still there.
What's going on? Take your camera back.
The project and feel like... Yeah, but I don't... So if you'd like to be part of the project and want to... I got it right that time.
Did you? Okay, start again.